So on the whole, I think it's a really good summary, and it does look easy to use. Like, I do like the icons that you can then use to scroll through. I think talking about the different types of life jackets.
Little bit louder.
I think talking about the life jackets and the different types is a good thing to have as well, because not a lot of people will mention that. I get the impression from looking at your homepage that it's primarily about rivers, so it could be a good idea, a beach or something like that. The best way to respect our waterways or whatever, something like that. I think, yeah, it's a really good start. Further on, you could potentially link to other resources, which I think will make it a lot easier in terms of boating, lifeguard courses and things like that, which could be a good option. Lifeguard qualifications are pretty good to get, or even just to have awareness of what goes into that. That could be a good idea. Apart from that, I do think the statistics are really well summarised as well.
Do you think the statistics portion, which is given here, comparison between the past 10 years and also with the previous years, which will give an idea of how dangerous this particular swimming or how comfortable the people is for the swimming or some other activities? Because you can see 280 people have been drowned dead in the last year, this particular.
I like the way you've set up this graphic, because I think it's really eye-catching. So I think that's a good thing to have early on, because I'm not sure how many people would look at the bar graphs necessarily. Yeah, and I suppose another good thing to mention would just be in terms of jellyfish season or things like that. Sharks in terms of warnings at the beach and things like that. It would be a bit, I understand it would be hard to talk about, different marine life to look out for, but that could also be an issue. Swimming between the flags is a really big one, especially in Melbourne, so mentioning that could be a good one as well.
Okay.
Unless I've missed that somewhere.
Like we have mentioned here, say for example, if you see, for the swimming areas, as you have told, here for this particular, see, prohibited to swim between this particular beach and this particular line. So this is some particular information, like this is prohibited, something like that. But you are also want some kind of flag basis, like this flag to this flag, this is the not dangerous zone, something like that.
Yeah, so when you're down, I guess it depends how transferable you want this to be to the beach as well. If you're focusing on the rivers, then you wouldn't have to worry about it. But if you did want to include a beach segment as well, every public beach will have flags during the summer that are actively patrolled, and a lot of the incidents happen in areas that aren't patrolled, outside of the flag region. So I think that's just something that you could throw in as well, but that's only if you want to take it in a more beach direction as well. But yeah, otherwise it's, I think, pretty solid.
So do you think that this application will help to people to create an awareness for those people like swimming, fishing, or go for boating like canoeing, or will help the creating the awareness for those people?
I think it's a good start. I think it does need to be more detailed. Thank you. I think it does need to be more detailed before it will tell people things they don't already know. So I don't even know if you want to, this is a really nice way to start, but I don't even know if you want to somehow have this infographic more central somehow.
Okay.
Something like that. That could be attention grabbing. But and I think the most important thing would probably have to be linking to other places where people can get more information. So even if you guys aren't going to write a lot about boating or lifeguarding, canoeing, things like that, you could link to, evidence of blood alcohol levels affecting impairment and things. I think that's just all sort of just really secondary things that would mean that people could do further research really easily if they wanted to. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
No